Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I wanted to give you some things that I am willing to spend money on. I know everybody does, including me. I've done the videos where the things I'm not going to spend money on, But today we're going to talk about some things that I am willing to spend some money on. So let's go over them. Before I even start this, I'm going to tell you, do your own research. Clearly I'm not a doctor. All of that, all of those things, right? I'm just getting those out of the way. Do your own research on everything. So, okay, number one, personal products. So, this is the shampoo that I use. It's not super expensive. It's like $7 or something like that on Amazon. But it is more expensive than Suave or anything you're going to get from the dollar store, right? So, and the reason we get these is because I was having an issue with my hair falling out. And I did a little bit of research and come to find out a lot of the normal store brands, not store brands, but the brands that you get at the store. I'm not even going to mention any names, but you know what they are. You can get them at the dollar store. You can get them at your grocery store. This, however, I used to be able to get at Winco, but I never got it because I thought it looked weird. Okay, well, now that I want it, they don't carry it, but that's just how it goes. So now I have to get it on Amazon. But there's several of them that don't have all of the stuff in them. And so you're going to pay for that. So that's one. Anything that, along the personal items realm, anything that would be like a more pure kind of a thing, we're trying to get rid of all of the junk, going onto our body, the different lotions and all of that. So that goes with personal products. Okay, number two is car parts and gas. So so my husband's a mechanic, right? If you are wanting to do some sort of fix on your car, when you go to the parts store, there's generally like a cheap model, a middle of the road, and a high end. Generally, we will get the middle of the road. Occasionally, we'll get more high end depending on what the car or what the part is. But along this line, we don't get cheap car parts. We try to get more quality. They have a warranty, yada yada. So along that, we also get like the mid-grade gas instead of the bottom floor gas. The engine that we have kind of requires, it's a V8, so it kind of requires a little bit better gas. It'll run on just regular, right? But it does better because it's a performance engine, I guess. It does better with mid-grade, so that's something that I'm going to put in there because it's a very expensive, piece of machinery. I want to keep it going. So there's that. And the next one is good food. Now, I know, especially in the frugal community, we're always talking about saving money on groceries and all of that, which I am all about that, right? I love that. It's my thing. And the issue with it is, a lot of the ways that you would save money on groceries don't necessarily apply to, like, produce. And a lot of times, meat. Now, you can get in on the meat sales and where you're only buying meat when it's on sale, which I recommend. That's exactly what you should do. But when you get this kind of stuff each week, you're just going to have to pay what it is. There is no just waiting for it to go on sale, especially if you use this stuff on a weekly basis or say greens or anything like that. So I will pay whatever I need to get food that is good, right? So there's that. Another thing is I try to buy things that are more quality, that are going to last, even if that means I'm going to have to pay a little bit more for it up front. Now, here is a story about a juicer. I know it's a very sad story. We have gone through 3 or 4 juicers in the last probably 6 years, which, using them practically every other day, that's bound to happen, right? And when we had another family living with us, it was a couple times every day. So these juicers have definitely seen a lot of hours put on them. But instead of getting the really nice $300 model that I probably should have gotten right out of the gate, I have spent $60 to $120 4 times. So my point is skipping all of that. Our next juicer will be that better model, and that has the lifetime warranty, that the parts are all covered, all of that. So I kind of learned my lesson in that. Another thing is furniture. I am not buying stuff from IKEA. If this is providing I buy something brand new, right? So and you don't often buy brand new furniture, but I mean, we have before. And I bought something that was quality, it was custom, it really wasn't that expensive, and it wasn't definitely not that much more expensive than like the not custom stuff, you know, the mass produced things. And so it has warranty, all of that stuff. And so it is really good quality. It was made locally. It was for the couch and the ottoman thing, the love seat and all that was about $2,200, I think. And that was also with a like TV stand. And so that is not bad whatsoever. You can blow that on a chair now. But my point is, it's really well made, and that is something that I will spend money on. Another one is, this may sound a little bougie, but a nice hotel. Like, if I'm going to go somewhere on a vacation, or, you know, to see your sister, or, you know, whatever, that sort of thing, I'm going to stay in a nice hotel. I'm not staying at a Motel 6, or not to say there's anything wrong with a Motel 6, but I want a nicer place that has probably a nicer bed, and it has maybe a continental breakfast, and, you know, that kind of thing. So if I'm going to sleep there all night, I want it to be nicer, you know? I'm not talking about those cases where it's an emergency and you got to go. I'm not talking about that. That is one of those things where chances are you're probably not going to sleep anyway, because your brain won't let you, because it's an emergency situation anyways. So the next one is experiences. I will spend money on that, whether it's something for all of us as a family to do together for somebody's birthday or something to that effect, or we all get together and decide that we're going to go on a little family trip for the weekend. I will spend some money on that, definitely. We're not super travelers, but we do like the occasional like weekend getaway and that kind of thing. I am all about that, and I love Airbnbs. I love them. There's most of the time beautiful. And it's nice when you're not necessarily a touristy person, because you can go and experience the city, but have the comforts of a home. And that's what I love about an Airbnb. So the next one is quality supplements, like this. I buy all of our supplements from Vimergy, with a V. This is what it looks like here. Anyway, this is not sponsored whatsoever, but they have, like, their website is amazing. They go over everything. Everything is vegan. It doesn't have a bunch of fillers in it. It doesn't have any of that stuff. And if I'm going to take it, I want it to actually do something. I don't want it to be filled with like wheat, sugar, eggs, and whatever, and then them still charge you a fortune. If I'm going to pay a fortune for supplements, I want them to be what I'm paying for, right? So that's just kind of some of the things that I will spend money on. And what are some of the things that you will? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I'll probably come up with another list here pretty soon of something similar to this. So stay tuned for that. But let me know what you spend money on. You know, what you are willing to shell out a little bit of money for. I will talk to you next time. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.